Hi there, Aries. How are you? We're going to get started on your love reading for the month of January. Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Let's begin by choosing a tarot deck. And I'm being drawn to these two over here. Let's use this one. Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This is the Anna K Tarot. Anna K Tarot, for those of you that care to know. Let's see, Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the sign of Aries. This is your love reading. Oh, goodness gracious. For the month of January. All right. Let's begin, Aries. Happy New Year. I hope that this 2022 year started off pretty good, and I hope that it has continued to progressively get better. At the very least, I'm hearing your outlook. Okay, it's very important that this year, my dear Aries, you move forward, okay, with a more positive mindset, okay, in regards to your love life and just in general about what you're going through, what you've been through. And we have the Seven of Wands here, okay. And it looks like two people are fighting. Well, they are fighting. Doesn't look like it. They are. They're having a dispute, and they're actually getting physical. The Seven of Wands. Okay. So the Seven of Wands is all about. Look at that. We have the Tower, and I have the windows open, guys. And just at this moment, when this card came out, someone started screaming outside. In fact, I could still hear them screaming, and they're angry. I'm not sure if you guys can faintly hear them, but yeah, it's. I feel like there's the cards are, they are all aligning these energies. You hear that? Anyways, the Tower. Okay, goodness gracious, guys, I might have to get up and close the window. Hold on, guys. There's like a woman actually screaming outside. Hold on a second. Hey, Aries, I'm back. Yeah, there was a woman out there screaming. And it's kind of a regular, I wouldn't say regular, but it's not unusual to hear screaming outside. I live in downtown, and here where I live, there is a few like homeless people around here, and there's a few that sometimes get loud because they're dealing with like some, psychological some psychological stuff, and well, that was one of them. I went to the window and I looked outside, and it was someone that I know, or that I don't know them personally, but I recognize them because they often sometimes scream. Okay, so we have the Seven of Rods. Here we have the Eight of Swords. All right, I'm getting that for those of you that I'm connecting with, there is someone here that you are not in the best terms with, okay? I feel like this person, it could also be you, Aries, you're like incredibly upset. I'm going to read it this way. I feel like the other person is having like a really hard time processing and dealing with their emotions. I feel like there's a whole lot of aggression. I do feel like you, Aries, for the most part, especially with the energy that I was feeling at the beginning, I feel like you are, I would say, like handling the intensity of the situation, or you're handling, okay, yourself, I would say, well. I don't see you attacking anybody, but I do see you like defending yourself. You see what's going on here? Like, I'm picking up a scenario where, the seven of Wands, guys, is an energy that protects and shields and pushes back. It doesn't fight. It doesn't initiate a fight. In fact, with the Seven of Wands, there's always opposition coming towards the Seven of Wands, and the Seven of Wands has to protect itself, defend itself, and create boundaries and barriers. And absolutely, even they might have to push back. So it's a very defensive type of card. And then we have the Tower right next to it, which is like an explosive, could be argument. I feel like for those of you that I'm connecting with, we have a situation where the tension is rising. And I feel like for the most part, my dear Aries, I feel like the way you've handled the situation is in this way, in the way of the Seven of Wands, where I feel like you have just been protecting yourself, perhaps creating boundaries and space between you and this other individual or the situation. But I do feel like it's gotten to the point, for many of you, it has already gotten to this point, or it will be, which is for a very selective few. I mean, we could be talking about a situation that gets a little more, physical, where there might be one, for a very selective few, a physical art. Goodness gracious, right now, like there might be a physical art. Guys, something's happening to me right now. Maybe I should, okay, just leave it like that. For whatever reason, I can't say the word. I don't know why. It's like I want to say it and it doesn't want to come out, and there's something happening over here. So, yeah, with the Seven of Wands, guys, I feel like it could get, it has gotten physical already. And for others of you, I feel like the situation is like escalating. I do see a particular person like escalating the situation. And here's the thing, guys. I don't see you necessarily fully participating in the way of... This is the way that I'm seeing it. Like, this person I'm seeing as you, Aries. So here we have a situation where this person, okay, is the aggressor, and they have been bullying or just coming at this other person back here that I'm pointing at. They've been coming at them in a way that is like invasive, okay? And I feel like this one over here is not trying to fight. No, they're not trying to fight. They just want to be left. They just want to be left alone. They don't want any issues. They don't want any problems. But I feel like there's a person here that is insistent, okay, on creating a problem or just escalating the situation. So here, once this person, there's someone that has overstepped their boundaries or will be overstepping their boundaries with you, and you will have to you will have to civilize, we could say, the situation with this Seven of Wands. But here's the thing, you see how they're fighting? So again, this could be actual, there's a physical altercation. I can't even say the word. I don't have issues, problems saying this word at all. But for whatever reason, right now, it just doesn't want my mind. I don't know. There's something happening. I can't even say it. It's so weird. I don't see you. So once the fight starts, I feel like something's trying to grab my attention. So this person right here wants to fight and continue fighting. It's like all they can think about is fighting, and there is no end. So this is the kind of person that they just want to fight with you. And it doesn't matter, okay, whether you say, hey, look, I don't want to fight with you. You don't have to say that, but that's just like the energy that I'm getting. Like you don't want any part of this. But the other person is insistent, okay? And it's like they're going to keep pushing your buttons, or they're going to continue to overstep their boundaries. And you're going to have like no choice but to do something. Now, this person, they want to continue fighting. They're not going to stop. You over here, I'm seeing you as this person. You, my dear Aries, this person right here, they have been thrown into, you know, this drama or this conflict, but does not want to stay there. They want it to end as quick as it starts. So I'm hearing, so you're gonna, the way that you are approaching the situation is to like eliminate, we could say, this person, in the way of you, in the way of just getting them out of your way. You see this here? You see how there's a person, like they're binded here, like they're all like wrapped up. So I see you guys doing that. I see you guys just like disarming this individual is pretty much what I see you doing. Yeah, I see you disarming this individual. Whatever, okay, they got on, whatever they're doing, you're going to do something to just disarm them. Does that make sense? Okay. We have the Star. So to me, this is peace. This is peace. This is also guidance, guys. I feel like at this time you're being spiritually guided. I do feel like it's important for you to follow your spirit, guys, to follow your intuition, whatever sort of higher guidance it is that you're receiving at this time, to know that you're receiving a whole lot, making time to reflect, to just sit alone in a quiet space for a little while and to meditate and to just take everything in, because I feel like at this time you are definitely receiving a lot of advice, a lot of communication, and a lot of guidance. We have the Page of Swords, and then we have the Five of Pentacles. For many of you, you're going to hear news, okay, about a particular person that's not going to be doing so well. And for many of you, it's going to be the person that's been like bothering you. You're going to hear about this person not doing well. In fact, I do feel like the person that is being like incredibly aggressive, they're absolutely, they're mad at you, and I feel like they're blaming you for something. Yeah, you see how this Page of Swords, just their stance it's a little aggressive and defensive, isn't it? And then here we have a Scarecrow. So for one, I don't think you're afraid of this person. I feel like this person might think that you are afraid of them because you have not like actively came at them. But, you know, it's not because you are afraid, but, you know, I feel like you know your strength with the Seven of Wands, and you don't have anything to prove. You don't want any part of this. It's just, you know, you just don't want anything to do with this. It has absolutely nothing to do with you being afraid of this person, or it has nothing to do with that. And with the Scarecrow, I feel like they have tried to intimidate you in some way or another. Okay, I do feel, and if they're not, I feel like they will be trying to do that. For many of you, this is someone who this is a love reading, so this could be an ex-partner. It could be an ex of some sort that's either connected to you, a person you know, or like your a significant other, your lover. You know, that, yeah, it's something like that, and they're looking at you like you are responsible for their misfortune at this time, pretty much, with the Five of Pentacles. We have the Fool. Guys, I feel like for many of you, you're just trying to move on. Look, the Fool and then the Ace of Pentacles. For many of you, here we have a situation where like right now I'm hearing defense, 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 defense. But after so much defense, like I feel like your strategy has just been, you know, blocking this person, creating boundaries, pushing them away. I'm hearing, but that's been taking a lot of your time, because I'm hearing you're not able to leave this post. You're not able to leave this post. And I feel like for many of you, you want to get on with your life. There's a new beginning. You just want perhaps just to start the new year fresh. Like, you know what? I don't want to continue dealing with this situation, this crap, whatever we got going on here. And look, I just want to put this behind me, and I'm over it. And look, I don't want it. I don't want any of this. With the Ace of Pentacles, I want to invest my time and my energy into something else. Anything else. I have things to do. But I can't fully go on this new, I can't fully have a clean slate because I'm here because of you. Because you keep bothering me, because you keep instigating me, provoking me. I'm having to continue to watch my back when it comes to you, to protect myself. So for many of you, I feel like this, the defense, okay, I feel like that's been your strategy here, your war tactic, okay? It's like just defense, 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 because I do feel like this person has been coming at you. Now, again, it doesn't necessarily have to be physical. It could be in so many ways, guys. It could be in so many ways that this person is coming at you. Let's just say energetically, okay? In so many ways. And, well, you know, just that takes time, and it takes energy, and it's incredibly draining is what I'm hearing. And I feel like you're getting to the point where you're like, you know what? I'm going to finish this. Like, no more. Like, no, Tower. And then right now I'm hearing a conversation. What, do you think I'm just going to sit here fighting with you forever, going back and forth, back and forth? Like, no, I don't want to be here. You're nobody important. Like, I don't want to give you my time and my energy. We're not going to be going back and forth here, back and forth, you know, nonstop. You do this, and you know, we're not going to be playing tennis here, okay? Back and forth. We're not going to be doing that. And then right now I heard I'm here to end this. So I see you, my dear Aries, could be cross-watcher. I see you just ending whatever conflict we have here, because it's like, you know what? I don't want to continue. I'm tired. It's stupid. I'm tired. It's become... It's restricting me, and it's limiting, and I don't want to do this anymore. So I'm just gonna end it. Again, for each and every one of you, the way you're gonna end this is gonna be, you know, for each and every one of you, depending on your situation, it's gonna mean something different. All right, so let's see. What is Aries? Tell me about Aries. Holy Spirit, tell me about Aries. Tell me about the sign of Aries. I do feel like there is negative interference. Well, obviously, for sure. I felt it. You see how I couldn't even say a word? and it's a word that I never have issues and problems saying it, but for whatever reason, it just something in my head, it just doesn't want to come out. I can't even say it. So there's definitely negative interference that is happening. And I do feel like that symptom, whatever happened there, I do feel like it is symbolic here of the situation, of the circumstances, of what's going on with you. And, which, again, I feel like you are being opposed. And I do feel like you're being restricted, you're being limited. And, yeah, so let's see. Tell me about Aries, Holy Spirit. Tell me about Aries. You see what I'm talking about? Look, King of Swords. What's he doing? Okay, he's strategizing. He's like, okay, so what do I do here, right? He's playing chess. What's my next move? You see, in the King of Swords, look, the King of Swords is in it to win it, okay? And they're also thinking, how can I make the least amount of moves to just, get this over with to win? Here we have the Three of Pentacles. We have the Nine of Swords. And then we have the High Priestess. Yeah, I feel like for many of you, again, I feel like you've had like this silent kind of approach, because the King of Swords, to me, the King of Swords, he's ruled by air, right? But he doesn't say a whole lot. But there's a whole lot going on in their head. So for many of you, this King of Swords to me is just like, I feel like it's you. I feel like your strategy, I feel like has been working. I feel like you're confident. Again, what did I tell you? It's like you're not scared, you're not afraid, you're not worried about this person. It's not intimidating you at all. But for many of you, I feel like they do think that you've been intimidated, or you're scared, or they might even think that you're like weak, okay? For whatever reason, I feel like they think that you're weak spiritually, mentally, okay, just emotionally, physically, and in so many ways. And then here we have this Three of Pentacles, which I'm just seeing as things working out. The Three of Pentacles it's a harmonious energy where there's different, elements, energies that come together, and they create something positive. They give you results, okay? So for many of you, I do see you getting positive results, meaning things going in your favor or the way that you want them to, or that you've thought about and you've been, taking action on. I do see things developing in the way that you foresaw, okay, with the King of Swords. Now here we have the Nine of Swords. I don't feel like this is you, Aries. I don't. I feel like this Nine of Swords is representative of like the other person. Yeah, look, Five of Cups. Yeah, and look, I feel like for many of you, I feel like, that's you, Aries. Look, and here you go. You're like, look, I'm done with this. I'm done. Look, I'm done. I told you I was done. Okay, you didn't want to stop. I had to put a stop to this. Okay. Now, for many of you, you're being pushed to the point where you're going to do something that is really going to I don't even want to say, I was going to say it's going to affect this other person in a very negative way, but you're doing what you have to do to just squash the situation because you're done. And I feel like you're being driven to the point where, again, you're being driven to the point where you're going to do something that is really going to, look, Nine of Swords and Five of Cups. My goodness gracious, it's whatever you're going to do, it's really going to affect this person. And again, for each and every one of you that think it's going to be different. I mean, you might have to call somebody and then do this or do that, or you might have to, report this here or there, or you might, it's just, again, these are just examples, just couple of examples, okay? But I feel like, this person is really going to feel the loss. And here we have you, King of Wands. And again, you see this energy of like, look, I gotta go. I really don't give I don't give a damn. Look, hey, I'm right now, I'm just hearing a conversation. Like, this dude here is talking like, look, I have to do what I had to do. And look, I don't have time here to just, I'm not a cruel person. I'm not mean or anything. But look, I was driven to the point where we always have a choice. But, this one is like, look, I just could not continue doing this. So, this one's, you see how it looks like they're in a hurry? And to me, it's like, look, you're just walking away from this situation. I don't see you feeling sorry. Not that you're a heartless person, not at all, but it's just the situation that we have here. I feel like I feel like for many of you, I feel like you gave this individual many, 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 many chances. And they just would not stop. And then here we go. King of Wands and then the Three of Wands. Hey, I gotta go. Look, these are plans that I finally, these are things that I have to look forward to. Justice. So for many of you, you are bringing justice to this situation and you're making it right. And I do feel like what is right here is to allow you just to move the hell on, okay? For many of you, in peace. For many of you with the High Priestess, I feel like, again, you're being spiritually guided with the High Priestess. And for many of you, I feel like you already know, what is happening, what is going to be happening, what is going to be developing. Because you've known your strength. You've known all along. And I do feel like for many of you, you've just been taking it easy on this person because you just didn't want to, you just didn't want to hit them with, you just didn't want to hit them. Now, I don't literally mean you hit them. It's just like symbolic here of, your spiritual strength, okay? Yeah, so I see you guys, look, moving on. Look, I got things to do. Look, hey, hey, I'm sorry, but you kind of left me no choice. All right, let's see. Ooh, hold on, guys. Let me grab that really quick. All right. So, yeah, I let me just get one more card. Anything, whatever you want to leave my dear Aries with, Holy Spirit, before we close the reading. Anything that you want to share with Aries, perhaps about the present circumstances or about future developments. Let's see, Aries. We have the Magician. The Magician. All right, so there could be a Virgo. I didn't even tell you guys the signs, but I'm not big on sharing the signs out. Not anymore, because goodness gracious, because most of the time, we have all the signs on the table. But anyways, the Magician, there could be a Gemini, there could be a Virgo. Guys, for many of you, you might have been like in a witch war or something, okay? The witch wars. And you're like, you know what? That's it. All right, so Magician. I'm getting that for many of you. What it is that you should know is that you have the power at this moment to really create like a huge impact, okay? That is something it is that you should know. I'm also getting that this is advice for you, my dear Aries, that you should use your energy wisely. Okay, use your energy wisely and invest it into those things that are going to help you grow, that are going to help you with any dreams, hopes, and aspirations that you have. And I do feel like for many of you, okay, that is where what you were trying to do in the first place, okay? Because I do feel there's a lot, I do see negative interference for sure. There's negative interference. Another thing that I'm getting for many of you, okay, maybe there is, try doing protective, okay, protective like magic, okay, with the magician. And just use your energy wisely. Do know that you're incredibly powerful at this time. And then I'm hearing do not misuse, okay, your power. And invest it into, I'm hearing creative pursuits, or just into your career, or just invest it, okay, into yourself. Invest this positive energy, this creative power to manifest growth, expansion, even spirituality and abundance in your life. We have the Eight of Pentacles. I'm also hearing invested in love. Invest your time in love, not war. And again, for many of you, you know, I don't, it's not that I kind of feel a little silly telling you guys that, because I feel like I feel like for those of you that I'm connecting with, you're a lover, you're not a fighter. But if somebody drives you, pushes you to fight, you will. And here we have the Knight of Cups. So yeah, I feel like that's the message, guys. Invest your energy, okay, into hobbies. Pick something new up, okay. Get really good at something. You're very powerful. Use your energy wisely. With the Two of Cups, invested into love. Perhaps there's a particular relationship, a connection that needs your time, your energy, and your focus. And I'm hearing, and if you do invest this time, this energy wisely, okay, it's really going to bring you a lot of abundance, a lot of hope, and a lot of joy, and definitely, and most importantly, a whole lot of love, guys. I see a lot of romance. I see a whole lot of romance happening, guys. A lot of love being shared, being expressed, a lot of happiness, a lot of joy, peace of mind, being able to just enjoy yourself, enjoy life, and just being happy and joyful, guys. I do see that in your future, and I see a particular person being incredibly like head over heels over you. I see someone like romancing you. I see like a poet here of some sort, someone that, you know, is just going to, I see two people having a lot of fun, guys, loving one another. Beautiful energy. Look at that. Let's get an oracle card, my dear Aries. Let's get it from this deck. Aries, I have an announcement, guys. I will not be doing personal readings anymore, and that is a choice that I made in order to be able to focus on my YouTube channel. Now it's gonna be a little slow starting off, okay, because I still have a lot of work that I need to finish off with personal readings. But as I, you know, continue to work on that, I will be able to spend more time here with you guys. So I'm thinking for sure next month I will be uploading like more readings, more series. Like right now I only post like one series, which is the love reading, but I also want to do like a general reading. I don't know, I'm still brainstorming on that, but there will be more readings coming. And again, as I continue to work through the workload that I still have right now, I will be able to upload more videos on YouTube. And I see that happening, next month, or, in the next couple of months. All right, let's see. Aries. Whoa, okay. It says caregiver. Okay. It says, we are with you, and Spirit has its own way of recognizing the care and love you provide to others, especially at the end of their lives. Just as you receive care and love at the start of your life, caregivers often focus all their attention on their loved ones and often neglect their own concerns and well-being in the process. Interesting. We are with you. So I feel like for those of you that I'm connecting with, you have like this caregiver energy, or you like to take care of others, like it's just part of your nature. And I'm like that. I have a very motherly energy. And it's just like second nature to me to take care of those that I love. Like I'm like, with my son, for example, and my son's already a teenager. Okay. So my son's not a little baby, but like I still, like before he goes to bed, I'm like, okay, are you comfortable? I like rubbing oils on him to make him like sleep better, to, help him get like a restful sleep. I always look at the time, like when is he going to be home from school? Because like for the most part, I want to have something there cooked for him. So I just like to care for those that I love and make sure that they're comfortable. Everybody has a different way of showing that they care. And for a caregiver, and for many of you, you have the way you show your love is through caring for another. We are with you, and Spirit has its own way of recognizing the care and love you provide to others. So I feel like what this is saying is that I feel like Spirit wants to acknowledge, how much of a caregiver you have been. Perhaps there's a particular person that you've been caring for. Maybe there's an elderly person. Maybe it's your parents. Maybe it's a grandparent, somebody that needs your assistance, your help, your support. And here's especially at the end of their lives. Okay, so this has to do with, somebody crossing over. Just as you receive care and love at the start of your life. Yeah, so for many of you, I feel like you're going to be, caring for someone. Perhaps somebody is caring for you. Whatever the case, I feel like this caregiver energy is just being emphasized, guys, which is ultimately just love. I'm hearing open your heart. It's natural. It will come natural to you, just to help and care for others. Caregivers often focus all their attention on their loved ones and often neglect their own concerns and well-being in the process. I'm hearing at this time, do know that Spirit is with you, is around you, and they will be like, I'm seeing like a bunch of light beings like around a person, and Spirit is just going like this. It's like they're sending a lot of energy into this person because they need it. So for many of you, you could be thinking, because look, here we have a situation where I feel like, you have goals, you have plans, you have things to do, or there's just like this busy kind of energy, right? But, I feel like, and then on top of that, you're barely, in a sense, like getting released, because there was a lot of interference. So for many of you, again, I see the negative interference dissipating, vanishing, and then finally it's like roads clear. And then for many of you, it's like, okay, roads clear, but guess what? There's somebody, I have people that I take care of. So pretty much what I'm getting at is that many of you could be like worried, like, can I do this? Maybe you're under a whole lot of stress. How am I going to be able to do this or divide my time with this or that? It's like, oh my God. For many of you, I feel like what this is saying is, look, don't worry about it. Spirit has your back, and Spirit is always happy, Spirit is always happy to help you spread more love in this world, So do not worry about that. You're going to be taken care of. I'm hearing continue to take care of those around you, and Spirit is going to take care of you. Okay, Aries, this is what I have for you. Thank you so much for allowing me to do this reading for you. As always, truly, it was an honor and my pleasure. You guys take care, okay? Bye-bye.